welcome to another episode of Fit for Life with Mike. We're going to work today, we're going to isolate the core and the abs. I have customers all the time that say, I don't know where to start, I don't know what to do. So this is going to be a very beginner class, and it's going to be just isolating the abs. So as always, work at your own pace. It's quality over quantity, but you do what you can do. Get a number in your head. I'm going to use 10s I think today, but you can do 15, it can be 5, whatever, and then we'll do multiple sets. A rep is one part of the exercise. The set is how many of those exercises you do. So I'll show you as we go, and we'll keep this slow, okay? First thing we're going to do is work on the stretching a little bit and prepare the body. You should always do a quick walk, get the blood pumping first, which I've already done, and let's get the body ready, okay? So here we go. So lay flat on the back. As you're always laying on the back, you need to suck your belly in like you're trying to push your belly button into your back. So keep your stomach tight and firm. Bring the knees straight up, feet straight out. I don't want you just to lay them over to the side. Keep shoulder blades down. Just simply let it lay there for a moment. The first couple is just going to be stretching out the leg, the hip, and the lower back, and you'll feel it clear across the stretch, the chest. So it's just a stretch. All right. And then we're going to simply go over the other way. Let it stretch out. Keep that arm and shoulder blades down. You can even push your leg down if that helps you. So do that stretch until you feel comfortable. Then you move forward. Okay? Alright, so we come back to the middle position. Legs up. We're going to drop to the right side first. And I'm going to do 10. Tap your leg down and back up. This is really good for the core, the sides, the lower back. This will help your golf swing, if you play golf. All right, one more. All right, immediately go to the other side. Keep them abs tight as you do them. And feel that stretch. You do to the speed that you want. Don't go too fast though. And you'll find when I do them, I do lose count sometimes because I'm thinking about other things, and that's okay. All right, so 10. Remember, it doesn't have to be pretty. Just quality, quality, quality. This is my videos. They're not pretty. All right, now we're going to tap both sides at the same time, all the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep stomach tight. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, feet down. Immediately from there, we're going to start raising our butt off of the ground. You squeeze your butt cheeks together. This is all lower core and lower back, okay, which is all part of the core. This is your foundation to everything. So just simply raise, squeeze, you'll feel it in your thighs. Hold it for a second and down. Down. Squeeze and down. Breathe out on the exertion part. And back in. Squeeze. I feel it in my thighs, in my hamstrings, in my glutes, and in my lower back. Really stretch it out. Let's just do 2 more. I lost track, but let's just do 2 more. We're going to do 10, okay? So let's call that 10. Again, pick your number, do your number. All right, one leg down. Next one right here. Okay, I want you to pull. We're going to stretch for just a second again. Pull that to your thigh, to your chest, your thigh to your chest. Just hold it for a few. Breathe. Switch. All right, now I want you to lay one out. I'm sorry, both up. And I just simply want to bring this to your chest. Bring your knee to your chest. When you come up to the top, you just roll your hips just a little bit, pushing your spine to the floor. Now you're working into the upper ab as well as the lower ab still, okay? Same way. spot on the ceiling, and just look at that and relax. I can feel that up through my obliques into the left side, okay? Same thing, we're gonna come up, back, up, and down. So when you come up, once you come up halfway, this leg parallel with this leg, okay? So to the chest, back out, up, and down. To the chest, back out, up, and down. That's 4. That's 5. That's 6. That's 7. That's 8. 9. And 10. Hold it out for a second. I want you to come straight up. All the way. 1, 2. High as you can bring it. 3. Slightly rolling the hips. 4. Sucking that belly in like I had a towel. I'm rolling it. Breathe out at the top. Okay. Lost track of numbers, so I'm just going to do 2 more. 1 and 2. Remember, you're going to pick your number, not mine. You're going to pick your number. The only person you're competing against is you. All right, let's do the same thing on this side now. This knee's up. Just relax the foot on the floor. Keep everything tight. Belly sucked in a little bit. Bring the knee to the chest. Two more. Now we bring it up, out, halfway. Up, out, halfway. Up, out, halfway. Up, out, halfway. Okay. Now this one we're going to hold out. Okay. Now just bring them up as high as you can bring it. You're going to feel that in the here quite a bit. Be careful on that. Don't go pounding this thing up. You'll stretch your hamstring, and you don't want to do that. Remember, roll the hip. This is working the side, which is called the oblique. And by the way, when you do it, your toes should be pointing back this way, back, and try to come down with your toes. See the foot? Not like this. Keep it like that. Stretch that whole leg out. I like to work multiple things at one time, so I'm actually stretching the whole leg. We're working the lower back, lower stomach, and upper stomach, and the oblique. Okay, now we're going to get into just some standard crunches. Okay, so cross the leg. Keep it nice and crossed like this. You can see it probably from there. Grab the back of your hamstring right here, back of your leg. This hand goes behind your head. When you go behind your head there, all I want you to do is kind of rest it. You're not pulling on your neck. Matter of fact, you're going to find a spot on the ceiling. And when I lift, I'm going to bring my chest like I have a string right here, holding me back up. Okay? So let's just go up. 1. All I'm doing is rotating the shoulder blades off of the floor. At a slow pace, sucking my stomach in. Exhale. Exhale on the insertions like this. Breathe in through your nose. Out. Practice, practice, practice. You got to get this down. This is quality, quality. Before long, you'll do it before you even know it. So slight turn at the top. See that? Roll around a little bit here. 4, 5, 6, 7. If you're counting, that's a good time to count is at the top so your air goes out. 8, 9, and 10. Okay? Put your leg down. Cross it to the other side. Hand behind the thigh onto the hamstring. Keep that leg back as much as possible. Remember, imaginary string here. Find a spot on the ceiling. Suck the abs in. Rest your hand just here, just to rest your head so it takes the strain off of the neck. Do not pull like that. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 10. here, let's just stay on the obliques for a second, which is the side muscle runs right up through here, tying in the abs into the lower back. It runs right up the side here, called obliques. So put your knees down, or your knees up here, your feet down, close to your butt, a little bit farther out. I'm touching my ankle, so I want you to raise up one of your shoulder blades like you're attempting to do a crunch. Get your shoulder blades off the floor, suck the stomach in, keep it nice and firm. Tap that ankle, come around, tap this ankle, tap, tap, tap. Keep it off of the floor the whole time. Keeping that tension onto the abs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? Let's bring both knees into the chest for a second. Short little breather. Okay? Alright, now I want you to bring your knees up to your chest. You're going to be in this position right here a lot doing floor abs. Just bring your knees up like that and hold them there. Stomach sucked in, pushing your belly button towards the floor. Relax. Hands behind the head. Find a spot on the ceiling. I'm coming off of my shoulder blades like I've got a string pulling me to my toes. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay? Alright, lay it down. Hands behind your head. Feet on the floor right in front of you. Bring your knees to your chest. Roll the hips. That's all I want you to do is roll the hips off. Okay, ready? 1. Keep your shoulders down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now this one, we're going to combine the 2 moves we just did, which is going to be a crunch and a reverse crunch. Okay? It's called a reverse crunch. Here we go. Feet together, hands behind your head, all in one motion. 1, 2, just tap the feet. 3, 4, look at the spot on the ceiling. 5, 6, 7, remember quality, not quantity. 8, 9, and 10. I always like to finish. I lay here. Imagine I got a string attached to the wall over there and pull myself up. So hands out in front of me. You'll find a little bit less, this is a little easier, there's a little less tension on the neck and the body. So if you have trouble doing these, let's modify and just do this. 1, 2, kind of slight pause. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay? Both knees to the chest. Inhale and breathe. One leg at a time. Next one. That leg to the side. Stretch it. I'm doing these a little quicker. You may want to do 5 to 10 seconds per. We're cooling down now and stretching the muscle back out. Almost done. Okay. Now I want you to roll over. Put your hands in front of you like this. Raise up on your back. You feel that stretch in your stomach. You're reversing now. We've been contracting the muscle the whole time. Now we're extending it the other way. A little stretch. Back down. A little stretch. Back down. You want to do this 10 times. and 10. Okay. One arm out in front of you. Relax. I'm going to lift this arm and the opposite leg and hold it. 1, 2, 3. Really feel that squeeze. Kind of hold it for a second. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Other arm out. Same way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out on this part. 5, 6 on the exertion. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Those are very beginners. Okay, hands back by your chest and roll all the way up as far as you can. Stretch that out. Really feel that stretch. Reverse it. Go back. Head down. Okay. All right, last exercise, which is probably the best. If you ever run out of time, don't have much time to do anything, do just some planks. So to do planks, you simply just put your arms on elbows like this. If you can't come up in this position, then I want you to go to your knees and start off. But when you do it, you're sucking your belly in, keeping it tight as you can. It's going to sag down right now, that's gravity. Suck the inside in though, the muscles. Don't worry about the fat that's around it, that's okay. Go to your knees and hold it there. And then come back down and rest. Hold it and rest. If you can come all the way up, I want you just to start with holding it for 10 seconds. Okay, watch this. Arms down into the plank position and hold it. Stare out in front of you about 2 foot. Eight, 9, and 10. Come back down. Stretch it up. Stretch it back. That's called a plank. You do about 10 of those, holding them for about, start off about 10 seconds. Last push-up position, up. Again, if you can't, you like this. But I want you to feel the stretch on that stomach and the support. We're just going to hold it like this. Just relax, nice and easy. You're holding, sucking everything in and everything tight. This works everything, guys, shoulders and everything. Hold that again for about 10 seconds. Down to your knees, back. You can stretch them out a little bit individually, whatever feels good to you. Guys, that's it. That is abs for abs. Next video, look for is the standing abs. If you can't get down on the floor and do these, we're going to present a core and an ab workout standing up. So I hope you enjoyed it. Come back and see us. Remember, do your best, forget the rest. It's all about you, your goals, your time frame. One step at a time, okay? No excuses.